Woo! Ah. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Today, I'm at the Retreat Lake Trails, and I want to make a video for our page. Just kind of showcasing some of our trails. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Retreat Lake now has several trails that are good for mountain biking, running, and they do some cross-country running over here. The high school does, I believe. But right here is going to be probably the main parking lot, and I'm sure if you're familiar with the campground, right over there is the fair, where the fairgrounds is, and but the trails are going to be, the main trails are over on this side. Now, of course, there still is a trail that completely circles the lake. That's still there, that's still open, that's still a fun trail to use, and that trail is also going to be a connector to some other trails on the other side, which I'll show you later. But these are some really fun trails. They're not really very well marked. You just have to come over here and ride them and figure out where they go, or you can get with one of the group rides, and which Donnie Crisp is trying to set up a lot of, and figure out the trails that way. But anyway, we're going to leave from here. We're going to go right up in there, start our ride. All right, so you just leave the parking lot, go up into this private drive right here, Andrews Lane. This is a private drive, and as the sign states, no vehicles are allowed over here. You can't park over here. But you just go up his driveway here, and at the red sign, take a right, and you will find the trails back in here. Alright, you're going to come to a Y right here. You can go either way, but if you'll take a left, this will take you right into the woods where the trails begin. There's a better climb in this way than going right. All right, now we're into some shade. So once you get in here, you're going to see a lot of trails. And if you're not really familiar with them, it could be a little overwhelming at first, but ride them a few times, you'll figure it out. I just like to come in here, take a left, and then take this immediate right. It looks like it's a really steep climb to start off, but it's not. You get right here, take a right, and it's a very mellow, easy climb up here to the first top. Okay, we've made it to the top, and there you can see the other climb that you could have taken, but it would have been boring and steep. You can go in there and play around just a little bit for a few seconds. It's not much. We're going to go this way. The trail goes to the left, and we're going to play around in here a little bit, show you what's here. I'm going right here. That's a nice little steep switchbacks to negotiate here. Like we've got a tree down in the trail, but it's crossable. And from here on, you just follow the trail out. Okay, I've pedaled my way up to a spot in the woods we call 5 Points, because the trails go in so many different directions. I came up right there, but you can do many different turns. This would be the I suppose you would call this the northern side of the, for a lack of a better term, the park. The northern side of the park. We'll Retreat would be that way, Water Towers that way. The lake would be that way, fairgrounds that way, the glade would be back in here. Anyway, give you an idea of where you are. You're not going to get lost in here. It's all fenced in. You may not know which trail you're on or where it's coming out, but you're not going to get lost. It's a small area. You just keep riding the trail, it'll bring you out somewhere that you recognize. But anyway, we're going to hit this point right here and climb up by the fence, and then when we get to the top, we'll talk about that some more. Okay, I'm on the top of the ridge here. We really got to come up with some names for these trails, but I don't know that that's going to come out in this. But there's the fence. That fence, the property line goes on up to the top up there. We really don't have a trail all the way to the top just yet. That may be something in the future, I don't know. But anyway, this trail goes out through here and then it just starts snaking back through the woods. And there's several different things you can do with it. And once again, you just have to come up here and ride these trails. Familiarize yourself with them. Oh, man. It feels so much cooler when you start rolling than when you're sitting still. Alright, I guess this right here would be the highest peak on any of the trails here. And then we're going to start descending here. Now, you can go several ways here. I'm going to continue on out this way. See what we got out through here. Oh, yeah. That's a fun little section. That's a little short turn right there. You work on that. Some gears. Oh yeah, some sharp little turnage right there. Oh, I kind of took a shortcut there. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Very nice. All right. Now, we're kind of back where we started. And that certainly doesn't mean we're finished. All right. Instead of going all the way to the top this time on the fence row, I veered off to the left and go down this way. There's a couple of different ways you can go down here too. Left right there, and you can go right here like this. I'm going like this for now. It's loose and rocky down here. Oh yeah. And climb back up right through here. This is one of our newer trails. And then right back down. Oh yeah, that's fun. Right back where we started. Now we are at the westerly part of the park, and if you look over in these fields, see it's still fenced in. No way to get lost. I see a pond. I see some farmland over there. I'm not sure if you're picking this up, but I do record in Super View, which seems to take out some of the shakiness. And there are 3 hickory trees. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those are 3 hickory trees, and I'm going to dub this, see if it sticks. The peak of the 3 hicks. Anyway, this is a newer trail. Just got built this year. It's a fun little section on a piece of the property that we've always wanted to get over on, put a trail on, and we finally did it, and it turned out pretty good. So let's quit talking about it and go down it. Alright, this trail has an interesting climb with some steep, awkward switchbacks, but it's good to get over and practice that kind of stuff. Just went through another big spider web, and this is not all downhill, a little bit of pedaling to it. That's alright. That's why we have pedals for pedaling. it is. Fun little downhill. Right there is the beginning point. A lot of stuff to do over here. And if you're not familiar with the trail that goes around the lake, it looks like this as it starts. This is on the upper end, near the fairground. He's going right here. Keep following the trail. Can't get lost. Now this part of the trail is very mellow. It's flat, it's wide, it's got some roots in it, but nothing technical here. No climbing here. If you're not ready to hit the other stuff, then come just do laps around the lake till you feel like you're ready to step it up. It's a great place to get started.